This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Precious getting ready to get us going in this one. Clickety-click 66. Great to have your company wherever you're watching from around the world. And it's Gustavat to get us going. And he starts with a traditional wide. It's almost like I've heard of actually some cricket in Estonia, ice cricket in Estonia. They would actually toast the pitch with a shot of vodka at the toss. Anyway, up in the air from Sawa. This is the first opportunity, and where you got your classic double fielder collision. And really, well, I wouldn't quite call them the odd couple, but it's an odd result. No, oh, maybe. All right, in the air. And this should be caught. Little stagger, but he recovers his composure just in time. And fairly safe catch taken there. So Precious lose their first wicket at 9. 9 for 1. And Vrinderberg, well, he kind of makes up for that first error, if you want to call it that, in the opening over. As this is held around the corner. This is Rahul. That is a big swing. That's going to end up at the boundary. And does sweep in and out pretty quickly here. This is a nice little whip from Sawa. And he's going to get 4. I mean, Precious, they haven't really hit the heights.
Oh, shot.
Really nice shot. In fact, it might have even been within the range of Lally. The evidence would be that way, actually, as this is just clipped away for 4 by Sawa. Uses the pace nicely and the movement from Kurusavak.
That one's sort of skewed away through the offside, and that's going to race away for another 4. Sawa's got ticking here. He moves on to 18.
All right, this one is top edge, but fielder won't be able to hold on, and then kicks it into the end zone. And Rahul gets a life on 10.
Yeah, that's a sitter, isn't it? Should have caught that.
Edged and gone. It's a huge edge from Sawa, whose luck runs out. He's searching for that leg side, but Vuk gets it in the offside channel and gets the result. Nicely taken. Oh. Goes after this. As the sun comes out, things looking a bit brighter. Catching opportunity taken. Is that Macy down there? Macy's on fire off the field. Anyway, this one in the air throws the hands at Daskia. Does he get the distance? He does not. And a nice catch taken, an important catch taken by Parminda. So essentially it's 6 and out in this 5th over for Gulam Daskia, who has to go for 8. That was pretty good. That was very good. And yeah, it's the old slip slide and down you go. Ball sneaks past. It's a shoe explosion as well at the end of 5. Good. Anyway, here we go with the start of new over. Rahul gets this away from the fielder. 4 carreras. Here's Lalit. Oh, he's bowled him. Hit the top of the middle stump. It'll run away to the boundary. Well, that's irrelevant because it's the end of Rahul, who played a wonderful shot, then forgot how to bat for about 2 minutes as he tried to just swing the next 2 across the line. And then the 3rd time, it was all over. Red Rover bowled him, and it's 2 in a row. Kumar's on a hat-trick. He'll have to wait because it's the end of the over, but it's a perfect ball to the new batter. It was full straight through the gate. Over goes the castle, and Precious CC falling away in the middle of this innings now, 60 for 5. This one doesn't swing. It's a pretty good swing of the bat from Saini. It's going, it's going, it's gone. Maximo. Well, that's a pretty decent way to start. It's a good ball, though. And he's gone. A little bit of a feather. Must have been just a tiny nick, but it's held behind the stumps. Safe hands of Bilal. So that partnership is kind of over before it begins. Saini does hit a 6, but he goes soon after for 7. It's 69 for 6. In a cruel twist, as this one is pulled up. Some concern though, Amandeep, but he doesn't have to be worried. It's out of here. Maximo. 6 runs. Nice strike. Pitched up, and Amandeep gets a fair bit of it. This runs pretty quickly across the outfield. In fact, it runs for 4. Here we go with a hat-trick ball. in the air and not quite carrying. Actually pretty well handled there by Parvinder. And it's going to start with a court behind. Again, good location. One thing I've liked about the fighters, they have pretty much got their bowling accurate in this innings, and it's had good results. As Parminder, strategically they've used him 8 and 10, and he's come to the party. He has a wicket now, and Precious 84 for 7. End of the bat, gets past the infield, running away. Well, there's the boundary. Definitely not off the middle, but again, just showing how fast this outfield is.
Last ball time.
It's a bit on this. You might as well keep running here. Well, you got 1, definitely got 2, and now I doubt they'll even have a chance to go for 3. They probably like the idea of it, but Amandeep will take the not out. He'll finish 22, and Harvinder at the other end on 5. Did come up with 1 boundary, and Precious CC start there weak with 91 for 7 off the 10 overs. 92 will be the target for the fighters. Precious putting 91 on the board, and they'll be hoping to defend that. As far as fighters go, if you look at the table, I think a 4-pointer would be really handy for their chances if they can do this in 7 overs. Precious 0 and 5 at the moment. Desperate to avoid going 0 and 6. Gulam Dastagir, the captain, starts with a ball that would have been a big wide, but it comes off the end of the bat. And, oh, pretty interesting one at the end. Hits the bowler, hits the back of the umpire, but no run to get us going. Donk, donk. Double doink. NFL fans know what I'm talking about there. This next one is cut away into the gap. It's a nice shot from Parminder Singh. He hits it safely into the ground. This one was bowled from about a metre behind where he might have bowled it from, but it's gone all the way. Maximo! All right, goes after this, but doesn't really get it. There's no outfielder. And I think that's bounced just inside. Oh, now gets a bit inventive. Lights, camera, action for Bilal. Gets a good response from his team as well. Maximo! All right, goes for this. He's a strong man. And Parminder just bludgeoned that one up and out of here. Maximo!
Lost a one up as that is clattered away for another 6. So Billy the Kid, he kept well. 3 clean catches. He's come out and he's batting well as well, Vinny.
Yeah.
Full delivery, absolutely bombed. He's got every single piece of that. That's a monstrous 6, probably the biggest of the day so far. That'll bring the 50 partnership up. And at 53 for none off 2.5, sort of feels like it's a matter of time.
Now this one is certainly off the bat. This time it's going miles. Maximo, how's that? It's far. And fighters are looking to do this in a big, big victory. Someone that doesn't read their messages. Anyway, this is going to be out. And it's a nice one for Sawa. And look, he gets a little bit of a moral victory here in the end, doesn't he? After he gets sent out of the ground, the stumps get knocked over. And Precious have their first wicket of the week. The score is 64 for 1. Bilal likes that coming into his arc. And more or less off the inside half of the bat, but still travels at speed across the line. It is 4 runs. This one, he makes position outside the off stump, and he puts it straight down the throat of the fielder, who drops it. Bilal should be tough to detect those small nicks behind when he's behind the stumps. Now Kumar tries to muscle this away, but doesn't get the timing. Well taken down there by Salim Sawa. So, yeah, we saw him have one dropped off his bowling, but he shows his teammates how it's done. And Precious still flying the flag here. They have a second wicket, and in the 5th over, it's 73 for 2. All right. This one is hit up and out of here. That might have gone all the way. It has. Maximo. This one is a bit of a top edge hanging, but it's going to go over the infield and can run down the hill for 4. So they make it 8 off 10 now for the bonus point. Okay. All right, hits this straight. He likes it off the bat. little bit of swagger about that one from Virk. Maximo! All right, well, what's Bilal do here?
Just hit the winning runs. Yeah, that's actually the
That's
right
only
response.
one wide as well, so it'll be like exactly the same result. They'll win a 5.5.
That's the right answer from Singh. He's like, if you're not going to win it, I'm going to win it for you.
I'm sure that's exactly what he was thinking. The fighters will get all the points in the end. They'll win it with 25 balls to spare.